Hello, I'm Tennille Bentley. I am the founder and creator of the Emotional Literacy and Mindfulness Academy program that you're going to be experiencing, but I am also your facilitator. So I'm going to be walking you through the entire process of what it means to really make sustainable change in the family around emotions, around emotional intelligence. And this at-home program is absolutely perfect for that. It's been designed for a full family integration model. So the purpose of this video is just to show you a little bit around the portal and to understand what it looks like, what you can expect, and what are some of the outcomes. And so the actual, I'll share my screen with you. So the actual program itself is built around the social and emotional learning framework continuum. So it is based on the curriculum guidelines on looking at social and emotional development in early childhood and looking at how that can impact long-term choices that our children make as adults. Because let's face it, if we had these tools available to us as children, I think as adults we would have made some very different choices. So let me show you around the program. The thing with this program, it is self-paced. It is a program that what you put into it is what you get out of it. I am with you on the whole journey with the Talking Head videos, and we have an online community where you can seek further support. But let me give you a bit of an insight. So depending on which program, we've got different countries that have different programs. So the format is still the same no matter which at-home program you have. So to give you a bit of an example, once you log into this portal, it is very robust. This is 8 years of work, development and piloting and testing. So we know it works with children, and we also know it works within families. We've had a lot of qualitative data that demonstrates that. So let me show you how this works. You'll notice it'll have week 1 to 6, and this is for your children. And then there's month 1 to month 6, and this is for you as the family. Now the goal here is really about not staying on our devices. So this is just quickly learning some information online and then taking it offline as soon as possible. Most of these fundamentals are taught around connection with each other. And this is what this is really about: connection, communication in the family. So let's take a quick little peek into all this. So when you get into your week 1 to 6, this is for your child, and you'll obviously facilitate it for them. There is a welcome video here with me talking about what to expect and how to navigate the portal in more detail. So this is just really a summary for you to see what's involved. So your children get to go through this program. They'll get workbooks, they'll get cartoons, so they'll watch a short little cartoon, and then they get their downloads that you would have in the actual house, that we encourage you to help with the learning and the development of their emotional awareness. And so an example of some of those things is like the feelings chart, and we base it on colour therapy. We also have a wide variety of different kinds of children to show diversity as well. And we use colour therapy to associate with their feelings. So they'll get used to what this all means. You'll get each week, you'll get a download document. So this is what you and the family will fill out together. And this will all make sense as you do the program. And so for the 6 weeks, that's sort of the system. You download the workbook, watch the cartoon, download any of the files that are here. You also share your experiences on our private Facebook community page. We encourage you to do that. You get to the end of the 6 weeks, and then basically we have some bonus material here. So this is a fantastic system that just helps children and families understand how to use a breath technique that helps them with calming. So if you're feeling angry or upset or anything, you can do your 4 pause breathing. And this is a quick video tutorial that kind of teaches them how to do that. And it's done so beautifully. And they have a little workbooks that they download with that too. And then when you get to the end of it, we finish on neuroplasticity for children. Yes, neuroplasticity. Some parents don't know about this, so this is a wonderful learning experience. So what we do is we teach that the brain here has highways, and we get good at the things that we spend the most time on what highway. So for example, we can really get good at anything we want to with enough practice, with enough repetition. We can build what we call a superhighway. And so the superhighway becomes the thing that we become really, really good at with enough practice. So the underlying teaching of this is to teach our children to celebrate their mistakes. Why? When they make a mistake, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because they're building, it means that they're building their superhighway. So their highway is under construction. And that's the philosophy we're trying to teach children, which will, inevitably teach them to, not feel so constricted around failure, fear of failure. So we encourage them to keep going with it. We encourage them to celebrate because they're building their superhighway. This also helps develop a sense of not feeling like they have to compete with themselves or compete with others. So it's a really beautiful way to finish on the first 6 weeks of the program for the children. And then once you go through that, the next step is to go through the 6-month program. Now, everything is built out in the form of repetition. So for month 1, this is what a video that you will now as the parent watch. And we go through each different topic, emotions, energy ball, meditation, mindfulness, focus, expression, family values. And you finish the whole system on a family value system. But the key with this is you can keep coming back to this. We see parents and families using this in the school holidays, using it every day as a daily practice. We try to encourage you to make sure you make this a daily practice, because if you don't, it doesn't become a sustainable habit. It doesn't become something that they make as a habit. We want them to default program to healthy emotional behaviors and not unhealthy. And so the only way to make that a default behavior is repetition. So we base that on that process. And so basically the month 1, you would watch again the talking head video, run about 5 minutes, download what you need. You'll get your workbook. And with the workbook, you will have, the system of how long it will take, what the exercise is for the month. You'll have your tick list of what to put through each of those things. And then you have the exercises. So what you're doing is you're repeating these 10-minute exercises every day for 1 month. Once you've done that, you move on to the 2nd month, 10-minute exercises for 1 month. So that is basically how it's sort of the whole system works. And we encourage you every time to share your progress on our community page, and any questions that you have that crop up, you're most welcome. And then we also have some old topics here that might be useful to parents that might want to look at some specific challenges that they might be having. We've got some old video recordings here of some coaching systems that we had in place of coaching with people. So things like sleep management, parent tantrums, school holidays, anything like that, you're welcome to look through there. There's a large library there for you. The other thing as well that we have is a library for you as the parents. So sometimes it's really good for us as parents to get upskilled in what emotional intelligence is and how to apply it in the household. So we do have some bonus workshops here for you, and also some bonus reading, like a library of recommended books that we say are really useful for parents to read. So we highly recommend going through that. So that's basically the 6-month system. It's a 6-month system, but we see parents keep doing it for way more than 6 months, and we do really encourage you to do that. If you want to get the best value out of this, you just keep going over and over. It becomes a daily habit. You pick out the exercises you want, you keep doing that as a daily 10-minute exercise, and you will see noticeable change. So I hope we see you in the program, and this was just a little introduction, and we will see you there. All right, take care. Bye.